can only say wonderful things about the garden, really. We've been able to deliver 4 or 5 events for the whole community. The community come here and really want to take part, and not just on like their beds, but other beds as well.
The garden gave me an opportunity to re-engage with the community, that I could gradually really build my confidence, learn new skills, meet new people, while utilising the skills that I already did have.
I previously had an allotment, didn't find there was much of a sense of community. If anything, it was a bit competitive. Whereas with the community garden, we're doing everything together. We're sharing our knowledge, we're sharing the resources, and we're sharing the produce that we make.
For me, this place is just so full of joy. A site that used to be an old gasworks and then sat for a long time unused, now become a place where people can grow, connect with nature and with each other.
I found myself getting more involved with volunteering, helping weeding, get involved in events, made some really beautiful friendships and connections.
It's all about the social aspect of like coming here and just getting together and feeling part of something. And that part of something is what makes communities.
Welcome to Banwen Community Gardens. Here we do the community food growing project. All of our food that we produce is given in to the local food bank. This section is the welfare section, where we have our group meetings and what we have to do. We converted the bike shed to make it into a useful space for us for storing the tools. We also recycle and repurpose all our organic matter, including the whole tree use. We use the branches for wood chip. Now all our chip is then used to make the roads. In this section, we've got the soft fruits that just finishing off, some tayberries and last of the raspberries. At the back of each polytunnel, we've created areas for the wildlife. Along here, back in the spring, we had the flower bombs we made up, which attracted the bees and the pollinators. On this site, we're just putting in our fruit trees and our orchard. We're getting ready to extend all of the raised beds. Everything we have will now be going 3 times the size, because all of the spring and summer crops have got done well. The nursery, where soon we'll be tidying up to bring on all of the crops we want to get ready for the spring, the first lot. Now in the polytunnels now, because it's October, we have an extended growth period. We've left with some tomatoes, some courgettes, we've got some peppers in, and the kids came in to do a little bit of planting just to get the feel of things, where they planted some herbs which will overwinter.
Friends of Coed Gwilym Park were established in 2019. Since then, we have raised quite a bit of money. We've built the community pavilion behind us. We've started a community garden, which is beside the green over here. And we have several projects that we would like to do in the next 12 months. Girls football has grown from 6 members with Glynneath FC to 160 members. So we're incorporating all that. We're also building a tarmac path right round the park, which can be utilised by people watching football. It can be used by dog walkers, by people pushing prams, but it can also be used for a park run, which we're hoping to start up in the middle of this year.
As the weather gets better and better, there's going to be more and more visitors to the park, and it's just trying to get the community involved with the wonderful facility that's here.
And we already have about 30 volunteers.
There's the volunteers who help me to run the show, and without them it would not be possible whatsoever, but it's a wonderful little group that we have. And it's good for their volunteers' well-being and mental health, as well as being very good for people in the community, because they come back regularly. We have a chat with them, and it solves a lot of isolation problems and social isolation, and all in all it's a win-win for all people involved.
Welcome to Gardddi Pobl, a community garden project located at YMCA Neath in the heart of Neath, Wales. Our garden is a space for people of all ages to come together, grow vegetables, connect with nature and build friendships. The land is owned by YMCA Neath, and thanks to the hard work of our dedicated volunteers, we've transformed into a thriving garden. Together, we have created a beautiful space where our local community can gather and enjoy many benefits of our garden. At Garvey Pobl, we run a variety of activities such as our gardening club, which meets regularly to care for the garden and grow fresh vegetables. It's a great way to learn new skills and enjoy the outdoors. We have a host of friendship groups that provide a safe, welcoming space to chat, relax and support each other.
I really enjoy coming and doing some gardening and socialising. It's a lovely group.
I think it's important to do volunteer in the community, to give me something back. I enjoy gardening, I think it's good for people's mental health. And it's nice to have a really nice space so people can sit here and enjoy it. I want to create a sustainable future for my children. I know how hard it is to be able to get fresh fruit and veg, so it's one place that I can do it.
Whether you are an experienced gardener or just looking to make new friends, there is a place for you at Garvey Pobl YMCA Neath.
Well, it's a fantastic opportunity that we've been given anyway to work with the parks. I think it's important on many different levels for a community level, which is a positive thing with community members and Banwen and the golf club, because we were a group of volunteers. We were looking for a project then to get our teeth into, and this is perfect. Whether we walking, whether we forest bathing, whether we gathering seeds or whatever for the tree nursery, we help people with gardening. We found that there were plenty of groups locally to help.
Forming the community tree nurseries has been fantastic. We're looking at growing provenance trees that would be local to this area. That's really given us a focus of what we need to do. The exciting thing is watch the group growing over the coming years, but then also to see the sort of the projects we get involved with. But the main thing that I've really enjoyed is meeting new people, working with the community group around here. Really look forward to coming down here and learning together, collecting tree seeds and just watching the trees growing from seeds and then into their final homes then when we plant them, hopefully in the fields and some of the hedgerows around here.
And the opportunities that the tree nursery, as it progresses and develops, where we will have an outdoor area for forest school possibly, growing our own vegetables, you know, the potential is just massive and it's so exciting.